Immortality, immortal jellyfish. The only known animal that can biologically cheat death is the immortal jellyfish, Turritopsis dohrnii. When injured, sick, or old, it doesn't die. Instead, it reverts to its youngest state through transdifferentiation. Every cell in its body transforms, turning a fully grown adult back into a baby. It settles on the ocean floor as a polyp and restarts its entire life cycle from scratch. This is not healing. It is resetting aging itself. Scientists discovered this in the 1990s when lab specimens refused to die. They aged, deteriorated, then shrank, reabsorbed their tentacles, and became polyps again. This cycle can repeat indefinitely with no known biological limit. The jellyfish is tiny, just 4.5 millimeters across, and has spread worldwide through ship ballast water. Old age is optional for it. Echolocation. Bats. Bats navigate complete darkness using echolocation. They emit ultrasonic pulses, sometimes over 200 per second. Their brains process the returning echoes to build a real-time 3D map of their surroundings. The precision is incredible. They can detect objects as thin as a human hair, distinguish insect species by wing beat patterns, and track a single mosquito. Their sonar outperforms human-engineered systems. A bat's brain updates its spatial map hundreds of times per second, far faster than military sonar. Some species adjust call frequency and timing for different environments, from open sky to dense forest. When hunting in groups, they shift frequencies to avoid jamming each other. One big brown bat can catch 1-200 mosquitoes in an hour. Regeneration. Axolotl. The axolotl is the animal kingdom's regeneration champion. Cut off a limb and it grows back perfectly, complete with bones, muscles, nerves, and blood vessels with no scarring. It can regenerate legs, tail, jaw, spinal cord, heart tissue, and even parts of its brain. At the wound site, specialized cells dedifferentiate into a stem cell-like state and form a blastema, which rebuilds the missing structure from scratch. Scientists have amputated the same limb multiple times, and it regrows perfectly every time. Its spinal cord regeneration is especially impressive. Unlike humans who face permanent paralysis, axolotls reconnect the cord and regain full function. Researchers are studying its genes for human medicine. Camouflage, mimic octopus. The mimic octopus changes more than color. It transforms color, texture, shape, and behavior in milliseconds. Its skin contains thousands of specialized cells that can produce any pattern or texture. What sets it apart is its ability to impersonate other animals. It has mimicked at least 15 species, including lionfish, flatfish, sea snakes, jellyfish, and mantis shrimp. It reshapes its body and mimics their movements. To imitate a lionfish, it spreads its arms like venomous spines and glides. To copy a flatfish, it flattens and undulates across the seafloor. To act like a sea snake, it buries 6 arms in sand and waves 2. Each disguise is chosen to deter the specific predator at that moment. No other animal has such intelligent, adaptive camouflage. Electroreception. Sharks. Sharks can detect your heartbeat from several feet away by sensing tiny electrical fields from muscle contractions and nerves. Hundreds of gel-filled pores called ampullae of Lorenzini, concentrated on the snout, detect fields as weak as 1/1000th of a volt per centimeter. This is equivalent to sensing a battery 1,600 kilometers away. This lets sharks find prey buried in sand. A hidden flounder is invisible and silent, but its gill movements create electrical pulses that act like a beacon. Hammerhead sharks evolved wide heads to widen their electrical search area. Great white sharks rely on this sense during the final attack moment. They roll their eyes back and temporarily go blind, using electroreception to pinpoint their target. Magnetoreception. Sea turtles. Sea turtles possess a built-in biological GPS that guides them across oceans. A hatchling loggerhead leaves a Florida beach, circles the Atlantic for years, and decades later returns to the exact same stretch of sand to lay eggs. They use magnetoreception. Magnetite crystals in their brains act as compass needles, sensing both the intensity and angle of Earth's magnetic field. Each location has a unique magnetic signature, which turtles read like map coordinates. Experiments with electromagnetic coils proved this. Changing the field caused turtles to alter direction exactly as predicted. The system works perfectly in featureless open ocean. Super strength. Dung beetle. The dung beetle is the strongest animal relative to its body weight. Onthophagus taurus can pull 1,141 times its own weight, the human equivalent of dragging 6 fully loaded double-decker buses. Males fight in tunnels under dung piles for mating rights. Stronger beetles push rivals out. Millions of years of evolution have made them far stronger than gorillas, elephants, or rhinoceros beetles. They dig through hard soil, roll heavy dung balls across uneven ground, and maintain peak effort for long periods. They also navigate using the Milky Way, the only known insect to do so. Night vision. Tarsiers. Tarsiers have the largest eyes relative to body size of any mammal. Each eye is bigger than its brain. A 130-gram tarsier has eyes weighing 3 grams each and measuring 16 millimeters across. The human equivalent would be grapefruit-sized eyes. Packed with rod cells for low-light vision, these eyes allow nocturnal hunting in Southeast Asian forests. Since the eyes are fixed, tarsiers can rotate their heads 180 degrees like owls. They hunt insects and small vertebrates using vision alone. Bulletproof armor. Ironclad beetle. The diabolical ironclad beetle has an exoskeleton so tough that steel pins bend against it. It survives being stepped on or run over by a car. Tests showed it withstands about 150 newtons, roughly 39,000 times its body weight. Its fused wing covers interlock like a jigsaw puzzle with blade-like joints. Force is distributed evenly, causing gradual deformation rather than shattering. Living under tree bark where predators try to crush it, the beetle evolved nearly uncrushable armor. Suspended animation. Tardigrade. Tardigrades, or water bears, survive extremes that would kill most life. Space vacuum. Temperatures from near absolute zero to 150 degrees, lethal radiation levels, and crushing pressures. In lethal conditions, they enter cryptobiosis. They expel nearly all water, shrink to 1/3 of their size, and replace it with a protective glass-like sugar. Metabolism drops to 0.01% of normal. In this ton state, they endure almost anything. They have been revived after 30 years. In 2007, they survived open space exposure on a European Space Agency mission, and some later reproduced. Super speed. Peregrine falcon. The peregrine falcon is the fastest animal on Earth. In a hunting stoop, it exceeds 240 miles per hour, faster than a Formula One car or bullet train. Bony tubercles in its nostrils allow breathing at extreme speeds, while translucent third eyelids protect its eyes. It strikes with a closed foot like a fist, delivering a blow strong enough to kill or dismember prey instantly. The falcon then circles to catch the falling remains. Sonic weapon. Pistol shrimp. The pistol shrimp has the most powerful weapon relative to its size. Its oversized claw creates a shock wave, not a crush. When it snaps shut, a cavitation bubble collapses instantly, producing 218 decibels. This is louder than a gunshot, and sonoluminescence with temperatures near 4,700 C. The shockwave stuns or kills small prey from a distance. Dense colonies interfere with military sonar, and submarines have used them as acoustic camouflage. If the claw is lost, it regrows, and the smaller claw becomes the new snapping weapon, a self-repairing biological sonic gun.